Shit, what's this podcast called?
Discourse of Human Events.
The discourse is just crazy.
Everything's okay, I'm just trying to act my age. Yeah, I wanna know where the hell the days go. Yeah, I wanna know where the hell the days go. I wanna look and feel years younger, baby. I wanna look and feel years younger.
And as is the tradition around here, we must do the dildo count.
The what?
The dildo count.
Okay. Explain.
Haven't you been? You've been
No,
involved in a dildo count.
I have
haven't
not.
you?
Have I? I don't
No,
think I have.
because it started. You.
Oh, that's
You never
true.
did
We
them with
started
us.
it because so my brother, since he lives in California and Chloe lives in California, we had to have some way to sync audio. So we did like a 1, 2, 3 and say something. And when we first did it, they're like, "What should we say to like sync it?" And I just as a joke said dildos. And so we did it the first time, which means we did it the second time, and then it just became a tradition.
So now, even though.
So now you have to shout dildos really loud.
Even though we're not trying to sync anything, we still have to shout.
Yeah, now it's just tradition. You have to say it.
Okay.
All right, so everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Dildos!
Dildos! I did not hear Destinee dildo. Where was that dildo?
I
We
said
also
it.
joke how like neighbors probably are like,
Is this like,
did they just yell dildo?
is this like hide the sausage?
That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
So what do we got here? Is that like a watercolor?
Buddha board.
Buddha board?
Yeah.
Looks like a little thing you can draw on, but it disappears automatically.
Oh.
It's like a Zen thing. Like kind of like a Zen garden.
So like anything you write is just like temporary.
Correct. Yep. It's very fun.
I think I spelled disappear wrong.
Let me see. I will no, that's right.
How long does it take to disappear?
Like a few minutes.
That's cool. It's like I thought it was like a little.
I already
shirt.
christened it with a dick.
I wonder if
Oh,
there's
I think I see it disappearing right now.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it just
cool.
fades away.
Is there a way to like manipulate it and see everything that's ever been drawn on it?
I doubt it. That would be really hard.
Maybe
Because it's just water drying.
the Trump organization should use this to communicate.
Damn! Did you see about the, what was it, 13 Russians were arrested?
Oh, is it because of the voting thing?
Yeah, they're
yeah.
Messing with our elections, which,
I believe that.
yeah. Why wouldn't Russians or
I know,
people try
right?
and- they're trying to get Sanders or Trump elected, though. So apparently, Bernie Sanders.
Oh, okay.
So they're trying to get either of them elected.
They just didn't want Hillary to win, pretty much.
That's ridiculous.
Which, I wonder why. Like, what's the history of the Clintons with Russia? Is there some bad history?
Yeah.
Bad blood?
They probably just knew the sanctions would hold up because, like, Obama supported them. So, like,
What sanctions? I don't know about the sanctions.
there's, like, certain sanctions set up
I don't read!
to, like, limit Russia and, like, trading and, like, different
like
things.
tariffs and stuff?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's a sanction, really?
It sounds like, I don't know.
What is a sanction?
What do you think?
The
Owen?
definition of
Yeah,
sanction? Let
I've
me
heard
look it up in
sanction,
my
you know, we've done
Canadian
sanctions.
dictionary here.
But, like, when I hear that word, I'm like, I don't actually know what a sanction really is.
I guess if you, like, sanction off an area, you're, like, closing it and, like...
Is it like a church? I heard a sanction, like a sanctuary.
Like a sanctuary? Like
Yeah.
Is part of that? A threatened penalty for disobeying a law or rule.
Zach's quicker than you.
To be fair, I have a computer, so I can hit Control T and just type. You have to like.
I had to pull up the app type with one finger.
I just updated the iPhone, so now it's 2 times slower.
Right,
I gotta
exactly.
pull up Safari.
I got this old one too. This real small.
You got old and busted?
I feel like the old person with the flip phone. You know.
What? Gen
It's
is that?
the 5S.
5S, yeah.
Yeah, the 5S.
Is
So
that actually old? That seems somewhat new.
So they're
No,
on
it's-
the 9.
They're on 10,
no,
aren't
no,
they? The
they're on
X.
a, no, they're on a.
I don't know why they called it X, because the last iPhone was 8.
Did they do like a Windows thing where they jumped? Just because
I
it
guess.
sounds cooler?
Yeah, wouldn't you think they would have do an iPhone 9 and then do iPhone X?
Yeah, normally they do, but
They
they
went from
didn't
8
do
to
a
X.
Windows 9.
Oh.
I
That's
think it's just
weird.
cool to do Windows. Like, let's just skip to 10 because it's the cool hip number.
I guess they technically probably had like an 8S or an 8 Plus or
Yeah,
something.
that's true.
But they do that for all their phones,
Yeah,
where they
that's
have
true.
like
They
a
have a
number and then a
4.
number S.
Yeah.
But they skipped it on this one.
But that would make this phone 4 generations old, I guess.
Do you don't run an iPhone next?
No, I have a Nexus 5.
I didn't know if she converted you or something.
No, no, I
thought
can't.
about it, but then like they started messing with it and removing the headphone jack, and
Yeah,
then
that's the worst.
Then the story came out about how they intentionally make things slower.
I feel like Android might do that too, though.
Yeah, I used to update mine, but I stopped because I felt like I think my processor is just not fast enough to handle the new updates.
I know my Windows is fucked up since the update. It got real slow. My computer's already slow, and then I updated it, now it's slower.
My Windows PC updated automatically on its own, and then it was so slow that I just tried updating it again to see what would happen, and it downloaded new updates, and now it's as fast as it was before. So have you tried just force updating it?
Maybe you should delete all your porn.
Bro, I don't save porn. Who does that? 20. I save porn?
I bookmark it. I bookmark my porn, actually.
I save
You don't
pictures.
download it,
I
like save it like on your desktop.
No, I don't download it.
You
I
save
just,
pictures.
Yeah, I like pictures sometimes. Sometimes it like leaves your imagination. Like videos take away all the imagination.
what?
Porn. I've never bookmarked a porn site though.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, there's so many porn
What kind
sites
of porn
out
are you
there.
into?
There's a lot. I mean,
I didn't think should actually answer the question.
oh, okay. Well, if you don't want to.
No, I want to hear it. I just
Well-
didn't think you would answer.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of porn out there right now. I usually watch hentai. I watch like interracial porn.
She's
I
real
watch,
into just like seeing it go in and out, right?
Yeah, I don't like the whole porn.
You like the
type
close
of
up
thing.
with like you're not into the story. You just want to
No.
see the insertion.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
That's that is
Sometimes-
that's like the climax. That's like the.
But sometimes
glory.
I like to see the story just to know like what's going on. You know, like, I like to know a little bit of the side story first, and then
does
sneak my
hentai
way
have
through
like
there.
more storyline to it?
Hentai does, but sometimes
I just imagine. Does it have outrageous anime style storylines?
I mean it just all depends on what you like.
I've never watched a hentai porn, so I don't know. I don't like. I need to just to like.
It's always
understand.
it's always a certain story where you need to have one guy doing like 4 different girls or like maybe 5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's just these different type of girls.
Yeah, in anime, for some reason, there's always one guy, and like
Yeah.
all the girls want this guy.
Yeah.
It's like they adore him.
They're like, yeah, lusting for
think
this
that's
one
him.
guy. Yeah.
It just appeals to like men because that's their fantasy,
Right.
I guess. To,
Do you
have all
not
the
like
girls.
watching one guy, multiple girls porn?
well,
I'm
it,
into
it
that.
actually would be nice to
I'm
see
down for
only
that.
one girl being fantasized, but a ton of guys.
I think they do that, but
called a-
it's less storyline, or sorry, less hentai and more just.
It's called a
Let's
train.
do a romantic story.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, those are kind of boring.
I've never thought about my porn as it's just a boring storyline.
But if you bookmark them, you're saving yourself some time.
Right,
Because How
exactly.
long do you like spend like
Yeah.
browsing for the perfect
Yeah,
video?
and sometimes if there's
True.
a certain scene or whatever you like, and you lose it, it's really hard to retrace it
Yeah.
because there's so much porn out
I
there.
don't know, like, I guess I'm, like, not that outrageous with porn. It's like, what is the one I really like? It's the, like, shoplifter, but lifter with a Y. And it's the whole classic, like, we call you shoplifting. The only way you're gonna get off is if you
Oh my
fuck me.
God.
Like,
What about
so
the lemon stealing whore?
The lemon stealing whore. What's this?
It's pretty famous. It's like this girl, and she's like wearing a one piece, and she's in this dude's backyard, just taking lemons off his tree and like stuffing them in her swimsuit. And he comes out and is like, "You lemon stealing whore!"
Oh my gosh.
It's really ridiculous.
I don't know. I just like usually one guy, one girl, and maybe like sexy outfit. That's about it. I'm really boring with my porn.
Yeah, you are pretty boring.
Or gangbang porn. That's
Yeah,
about
I
the
like
craziest
gangbang. I was
go.
gonna say I like gangbang a lot. Yeah,
Gangbang porn is fun.
yeah, it is fun.
I like good setups.
Good stuff.
That's
I
what
watch.
you mean.
I'll watch like I like to watch them like the beginning and like how they meet and like,
Yeah, that's how I like it too.
and then like the foreplay and then start taking off their clothes. But then once it's like the in and out,
I have to skip the foreplay for some reason. I just don't like it.
like the in and
I
out
like
is all this.
foreplay in real life, but not in my porn.
I don't like too much foreplay. Like I don't like blowjob scenes because all blowjob scenes are the same.
It's
too.
always
Yeah.
the porn thing is
and they take forever.
blowjob,
Yeah, they
eat
do.
you out, blowjob a little more.
It'd be
and then
like
sex.
5 minutes, and this girl's like, oh.
I hate that in porns too. The like
Yeah.
outrageous blowjob.
Yeah.
Like, nobody does that.
Water everywhere, spitting, just
They're like crying.
yes, crying black with mascara.
I also hate the girls when they're like really loud and obnoxiously like fake. Like,
Oh yeah, you can definitely
you're
tell
like,
they're
oh my
faking.
god, no, it's not.
Yeah,
Calm down.
that's so annoying.
Yeah.
And if you notice that literally all of them have like the same orgasm like voices. It's like a really high pitched voice, and it's I don't know. I don't want to do it, but it's really annoying.
You don't want to show the O face? I don't know. I feel like there's just too much porn nowadays. Wait, what website do you use?
XNXX.
What is it?
XNXX.
Hold on, let me write this down.
XNXX. Literally the letters.
X, the letter X,
The letter N,
then
the letter
X, then
yes.
X.
I feel like all
Never
the major porn sites are like owned by the same umbrella company, and I think they're
You
all
think so? Like
pretty much
Pornhub and YouPorn?
Pornhub, YouPorn, RedTube,
Yeah.
X Video. No, maybe X Video is different, and then they're like X Hamster.
Wait, hamster?
Yeah,
X Hamster?
yeah.
Why
There's
is
this
it
one
called
called
X Hamster?
I don't know.
Are you
Hamster's
sure?
involved in this?
Look it up.
I want this hamster porn.
It's just a regular porn site.
Look
dude.
it up.
It's called Hamster.
Just .com, right?
I don't know if it's .com.
Xhamster.com. Yeah, it's a porn site.
Wow.
That's straight up like your RedTube or YouPorn
Yep.
style.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. There's no hamsters involved except on the logo. The hamster actually has like little like black eyes.
So, how many times do you use the same video? Do you like unbookmark videos once you've been like, this one's kind of old?
This one's
like-
No,
stale.
the only time I unbookmark is when the video has been deleted itself. So I don't want to have a unnecessary video being bookmarked. So I just
Don't want that shit in your life.
So,
You're gonna
but
be
yeah,
real excited for that porn.
there are times where like I'm watching a porn or video or whatever, and I can't like it's doing nothing for me, so I have to go back to my resources and just.
See,
Pull
like
up
I
the video
just
and go for it.
this is actually way more efficient because if there's like a video I like, I just like search the same thing and like I know how to find that video.
Have you ever been committed enough to
Like
make
the
an
Czechs have good gangbang videos.
to make an account
For
on
what?
one of these porn
The checks.
sites and like actually favorite?
The what?
Make an account on this porn site
I've never done that.
and you could like favorite them and like have a whole like account and like leave comments.
never gone
and,
that
like,
deep.
ooh yeah, that was a great video.
I've never.
I know
I
that
thought
on
about
the
leaving
site that-
comments. That would be hilarious.
Actually, on the site that I go to, you're not like required to make an account. You can if you want to, but you can leave comments without making
even
a
without
video.
having an account.
Yeah.
Who does this?
I don't
Do you-
know.
have
I
you left the
read
account?
the comments.
Have you
I
left
read the
account?
comments.
What kind of
Have you left
comments
them?
are there?
Oh, there's a lot of like. Sometimes there's a lot of.
Sometimes after finishing, I like randomly like go down to the comments
There-
out of curiosity.
there's
like,
a lot
who's
of,
actually commenting
like comments about like spam, just like, I'm horny, why don't you do me, find me on Skype, just stuff like that.
Like, completely
You're
useless.
not like, stellar performance.
There are some comments like that where they're like, oh yeah, I would do her better, just stuff like
I
that.
have found sometimes like a comment will say like, if you like this video, check this video out or something. And it's like, yeah, okay.
And then there's times where if you want to see a full video, because sometimes they only show like clips of it, they'll be like, go to this link, you'll find the full
We
video.
live in the
here.
5-minute clip era of porn. Nobody owns like a full hour-and-a-half DVD anymore.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched one of those, like, it's like a Chinese, like, there's like Chinese porn videos, maybe Japanese, but it's like a whole, like, ordeal. It's usually like, the really popular ones are like, I'm sleeping with my sister's boyfriend behind her back.
Oh, it's like
And
a
then
soap opera.
they'll be like watching TV, and like the girlfriend will be like really into the show, and then the sister will be like hooking up with the boyfriend.
That's normal. That's not only Asian thing. That's like, I mean, I can look up storylines like that on my sites I go
But
to.
they have different. There's always like the same scenarios. Like they're watching
Very
TV, like
specific
they're cooking
scenario.
dinner, and like she's doing it like while they're cooking dinner, and then like she sneaks in at night, and then like they finally get a chance to like actually do it.
So it's like a full storyline.
There's like a formula, like a there's a Chinese formula.
They got it down
for these porn.
It's very specific, too.
Yes, it is. Apparently that's what they're into. Oh, I also like the mother-daughter combo. Where, like, the mother teaches the daughter how to properly do everything. Have you seen those ones?
I
Those are
have.
cool ones.
No, that's a little Oedipal.
Oedipus. It's funny. I like it. It's mostly because it's a somewhat older woman and a younger woman that somehow makes it hot. I don't know.
Is it usually
I think
like
it's because of that combo.
like the couple's
It's
going
not
at
like I
it?
ever like look at it thinking of the whole like
How
mother,
about-
sister,
How about
daughter.
if it's the boyfriend of the daughter's boyfriend, and like the mom trying to hook up with the boyfriend, the daughter's boyfriend, like
I've
right in
seen
front of her
those.
face,
Yeah, I've seen those.
and like
And it's like real shitty ones where like they'll be on a couch
Yeah.
and they'll be fucking in the kitchen as if they wouldn't hear.
well,
any
no,
of that.
I've seen one where like the mom was trying to hook up with the boyfriend, the daughter's boyfriend, and the daughter's like, "Mom," and then like they end up hooking up.
Mom, stop it!
Yeah,
I like the ones where the guy comes over to like hang out with his friend, and the friend's not home, but the mom's there, and she's like, "Oh hey, why don't you stay around a while and like have a drink or something with me?"
Oh yeah, those are classic. You've never seen the shoplifter one? Shoplifter ones are good.
I've seen like the busted car, like
Oh, like somebody hits their car, so they get out of it.
have you seen the cab ones, like the taxi
Oh,
ones?
fake taxi.
Yeah, like
Fake
where
taxis are good.
there's like a girl in the back seat, and then she's
Yeah.
like, "Take me to the airport," and he's like, "You have to give me something."
Yeah, those
So.
are good ones. I've seen those. It's funny how there's like branded ones within the porn websites that like you tend to go to. But I usually just search for them. I've never thought about bookmarking them. Are you ever scared like somebody's gonna like come and like randomly get on your computer?
It's happened a few times. I was at work, and I had a like picture of the video.
I was at work part.
Yeah, I was at work, literally at work. I was on my break. This is a long time ago, but I was at work, and a colleague at the time wanted to see a picture of my ex. So, like, I had pulled up my phone and I opened
Wait, hold
it
on. They wanted to see a picture of your eggs.
of my ex.
X.
Oh, X. Okay.
Yeah.
Of your eggs. You taking pictures of your eggs now?
I gotta tell you something about these eggs.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of layers to this story.
Man, this spotlight's real deep.
Okay.
So I went to go open my phone, and there's like a video already up on my phone, and she's like, the girl in the video is like already giving head, so it's like paused, and it's like awkward.
Why
And
is that pulled up on your phone at work?
No, I had left it on there because I don't know. I left it on there. Do you know when you unlock your phone and then you go into your Safari and then the
She obviously
the
used it
videos-
that morning and then went to work.
Sometimes just
Was it like
start the
those?
day.
I see
Yes.
one of the windows
Yes.
you had up,
Yeah.
up, so like that
Right.
window. Okay,
So that was
well,
already
that's
up,
awkward.
and I don't know if she's seen it or not, but I kind of hurried up and exit out of
Yeah.
there. So yeah,
That's why I always delete the poop photos on my phone, because I'm like, don't want to have just a bunch of poop photos. Like, they'll save in the text group, so I don't want to keep that. I used to, like, actually care about, like, hiding stuff back when I lived with my parents and stuff, and then I'm like, who else gets on my computer? Why would I, like, why do I need to hide it?
Yeah. Yeah, I would go in and delete my history and, like, delete the cookies and stuff and, like, try to cover my tracks. But I'm like, I don't think my parents are this computer savvy in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm just making life more difficult for myself. At this point, I could have just a porn folder.
So my dad's an electrical engineer, and sometimes if my computer goes bad, he's like, yeah, I'll help you fix it. And then sometimes he's like, alright, let's make sure your registry's clean. So I don't actually watch porn on my computer, because I'm like, I know for a fact that that's
What do
just
you watch it on? Your phone?
You know, I'm not so much a watcher as much as a reader. I like
A
my...
reader?
I like my...
Woo! You really like plotlines.
Literotica?
That's why you were reading that vampire one. Or was it werewolf?
Wait, which one was that?
I don't know. It was like a Twilight-esque story. But it seemed like... it was erotica. It was definitely some kind of like 50 Shades of Grey mixed with Twilight.
Are you sure this just wasn't like Cinema Sins on 50 Shades
No,
of Grey?
no. This was a book. This was a book you had. You even said it's like a guilty pleasure book or something.
Oh, yeah.
You just finished it. Yeah, see?
Or is this the one with the, like... The lady cop who summons demons.
Yes.
And, like, the demon lords are really hot, so she has sex with them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she only had sex with two of them. But the first one turned out to be a complete asshole. So.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah, and the second one was, like, really cool and, like, taught her all kinds of, like, demon summoning powers, so...
Am I the only one that looks at still images?
She has a book. She has a manga.
Yeah, I read manga.
It's called Boing Boing.
Boing Boing?
There's another one, too, that I have, but I can't remember the name of it.
I have manga, too. Because manga also gets into the plot lines.
For the plot.
And then there was this one. There's this...
Senpai.
Oh, what's it called? The Hunger Games one.
Oh, Battle Royale?
Battle Royale.
Yeah,
You've seen Battle Royale, right?
Yeah.
The mangas are crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like
A lot of
borderline.
sex going on there.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a bunch of kids stuck on an island.
Yeah. But the manga is really good if you like the movie, because it goes like even more in depth to like
That's a big
all their
manga,
backgrounds.
though, isn't it?
Yeah, they're
It's
pretty
like
big.
Yeah, there's 5 thick mangas.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kara like read most of them.
She had one. I need to read that.
I don't think she finished it, though. I think
Death
she
Note's
mentioned that
the
it was
only
too
one that I've
confusing.
ever actually read. The only manga ever.
The manga of Death Note is pretty
It was
good.
great.
Which one?
Yeah, Death
Death
Note.
Note.
Oh, Death Note.
It was
Yeah.
randomly sitting on like a shelf at Barnes & Noble. I just picked it up just because it kind of the cover looked cool, and I just started reading it and kept reading it, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta buy it.
Have you seen the anime?
Mm-hmm.
So I like the fact that the manga, like any manga, really goes more in depth in the story than the anime. But
The
it's
actual
pretty good.
like anime is basically the manga animated. Like it's almost like
Right.
the same shells. and
Right,
everything.
but what I'm saying
So-
is that like the manga just shows you a little bit more detail
Yeah.
and gives you a little bit more insight of what's going
the
on.
movie.
I think that
What?
awful.
the live action movie was
Oh,
awful.
Okay.
wait.
The new one on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Oh, the new. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the older new one, the older Death Notes.
No,
I'm
I've
like,
never
wait,
seen that one.
the Japanese ones.
Yeah, the Japanese one is really good. But the Netflix one is an American-made one.
Right.
Big old turd.
Yeah, I would never watch that.
And
Ever.
they, like, make him, like, a huge dork in his
Well, I
school.
thought Netflix was making it, so maybe they would actually treat it right.
Netflix
They
is
didn't.
very hit or miss. in
Yeah.
originals.
They're hit or miss.
Their first few
Very
creations were really good, and then it's like they were like, "We're gonna
Power
try
Rangers.
everything."
Yeah.
well, I kind of like them for doing that though, because it's kind of back in the day. What movies were is you had some experiments and some weird stuff.
Yeah.
So you had some really shitty movies, but sometimes you'd have like really good movies come out of that.
My favorite is that they made their own anime and had Jaden Smith voice the main actor. And the main actor just, like, had about as much, like,
That's
teenage
such a random
comedy as
person to
Jaden
pick.
Smith's Twitter account.
Jaden Smith.
What anime is it?
Neo Yokio.
Oh, I'll have to look that one up.
It's great. I mean, like, it's really disjointed, but, like,
Jaden Smith, man.
yeah, Jaden Smith. If you read Jaden Smith's Twitter account and you're like, I need more.
I've never had that that urge to read his Twitter account. Who here
Is he a
uses Twitter?
far-fetched? No, I don't.
No,
I
you
don't
don't?
like.
I have it, and I don't. Really
I think
I
it
actually
was
use
very
Twitter.
confusing.
My dad
to
uses
use.
Twitter. You're old.
What?
Really?
Yeah. He uses he's into races, so he uses to follow his race things.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I follow like one of the designers of Magic, like Joe Rogan and stuff like that. That's the only reason I use it. Follow interesting people. Follow people that like do MMA stories and stuff like that.
I think I looked into it once, and then I was like, oh, you can only type like 180 characters. Like, that's kind of boring. But 140.
Actually, it's 280 now.
Yeah, they increased it.
Oh.
But now they like have pictures and videos on there now too. So it might be more interesting,
Yeah.
but I don't even
It definitely is.
want to get involved at this point.
But I don't really use it to tweet. I use it to follow people that I enjoy.
I have Instagram.
Yeah. But not everybody is on both. Like,
I'm happy just saying my hashtags out loud. Hashtag blessed. With Megan.
hashtag.
What do you have now? Do you follow people on Snapchat?
That one seems the most useless to me.
I do. I usually follow the people who I watch on YouTube, but I don't follow like celebrities or anything like that. But yeah,
Mostly on Twitter, I follow the Magic designer because he posts a lot of stuff about Magic design. And then on Instagram, it's like Joe Rogan posts a lot of stuff. Eddie Bravo, who's like a jiu-jitsu guy, posts a lot of stuff. So like you need the video. Like if he just tweeted stuff, he's like a weird conspiracy theory guy, so it'd be weird shit about that. But Snapchat, I've never understood.
yeah. At first, I didn't understand it, but I guess it's cool now. I don't know.
It seems like messaging, except it disappears. Like I don't.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about Snapchat. It's like when you message someone, it literally disappears. Like if you want to go back and reread someone else's message, or if your phone gets locked, or I don't know, just anything.
It should only be used for porn.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it got beyond that.
Yeah, if you want to send someone a naked picture and don't worry about
Have you ever got a
saving it.
notification that someone screenshotted your snaps?
I don't think so. I don't send like.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like when you actually send this actual Snapchat? I think
Like
you
if
send
you
a
like
video.
post if you post a story and then like it'll notify you if anyone tries to screen cap it.
Oh, I don't think so.
Can it stop them though?
No, it doesn't stop them. It just lets them
It
know
just
that
knows
this person screen capped your story.
I thought that would only pop up if you're like messaging that person.
I'm not sure how it works exactly, but I know there
You
was
were
that,
really-
and then there was like an anti-app that like bypassed it that you could like stealthily like screen cap pictures if you were like creeping on somebody.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not surprised that it's happened. It's kind of why Facebook purposely doesn't let you know like people who check your Facebook and stuff like that because they don't like want that there because they want people to keep using it and stalk people on Facebook. So I'm kind of surprised they added. I guess they don't. They want that trust factor, and people can't just snap a picture without them being notified. But you can still do it.
And you have it's not new, is it? The Marco Polo. It's just like a
What is
video
this?
messaging thing.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a. All you do is video message someone. So if you're talking to someone like on Snapchat or something, they stay, and literally you can just have conversations through like.
This sounds
Video.
like FaceTime.
It's kind of
It's
similar to
different.
that, but you can go back and you can like look at the video again and again and again. It's like
like-
It
saved.
saves the video.
So
Okay.
yeah,
I guess it's like if you would text a bunch of videos of just you talking.
well, yeah. So it's just like you talking into the camera or whatever, and then you just send that video to that person, and then
Oh,
you
it's
reply
not
back
a live
to you.
feed. You
Right.
record yourself, send it.
Yes.
And they will.
Yep.
Doesn't Snapchat do that already? Except they don't save the video.
Yeah,
don't know.
Snapchat
I
isn't
thought you could do
saved.
video, can't you? Can you do video?
You can do video on Snapchat, but I think with Snapchat, it only gives you a certain time. This one's like unlimited. You can you can record yourself however long you want.
Just an hour and a half of you just sitting there staring at the camera the whole time. I don't know. I've actually tried to use Facebook and stuff a lot less lately. In fact, I put like a blue screen filter on my phone to try and use it less. I feel like it's
What's a blue screen filter?
It's like it. I don't know how to say exactly what it looks like, but it puts on a filter on your screen because your body literally gets like dopamine hits when it sees like lights.
Uh-huh.
So it takes that dopamine effect out of there. Like, it makes the phone. Here, I'll show you real quick what it looks like. You can see where it just. It puts like a. Weird
That's how you
filter
have
on
on
it.
your PC.
Yeah, that's what I have on my main computer because it's better on your eyes too.
Yeah,
it's less strain on
Yeah,
them.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, and it helps you fall asleep faster.
Yeah, especially when you use your phone at night. If you're looking at it, that's the whole. Bright light's not really good for you.
Yeah.
That often.
I don't have a Facebook and I don't get on Instagram that much.
Dude, you need to get a Facebook just so you can get updates for cats and events to come.
You gotta.
And also see what all of your friends on Facebook think about politics.
Dude,
All
that was.
the time. Not in the extreme. I took Facebook off my phone.
Yeah, I can't. I literally can't take it off my phone.
Hashtag no regrets.
I don't even want to know like what my mom's posting and like what kind of
Yeah.
Trump spin she has.
Yeah, that's all my mom talks about is Trump on Facebook.
I was
It's
so
annoying.
happy yesterday when I checked Facebook and I hadn't checked it like all day, and I checked it and it was all people ranting about like their politics on the gun stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad I don't like do this too much anymore, and immediately closed out of it. I used to do that a lot on Facebook, just getting arguments with people about politics and stuff.
If you wanted to troll, you should just be yourself and do that and just troll your family.
That, you're right. That would be hilarious.
You're like, I think Trump is doing a great job. I don't know what you're talking
You know what,
about.
guys, I really think
all-
Trump is really doing
It's
a
all
great
fake
job.
news.
You're right. That would be hilarious. Oh my god. My
You'd be
uncle,
uninvited from Christmas and be like, Zach, don't come to Christmas.
my uncle defriended me on Facebook for arguing with him about politics. He's like a gung-ho Trump supporter. This was like way years before Trump was in office, though. But just to give you an idea of the person he is,
It's crazy.
he's gung-ho, like everything you would think of a stereotypical conservative Republican. He is like Blue Lives Matter, Trump, like every single thing.
So did you see like all the porn stars and like prostitutes coming out about having affairs with Trump?
Oh yeah.
It's not really surprising.
But like, if Obama did this stuff, I think he would get blasted. Like,
Well, yeah, of
you
course,
barely
that's-
hear about it. Like, it's just like a whisper in the media. But like, Trump's lawyer pretty much came out and was like, "Yeah, I gave her $130,000." Like, why would you do that? It was like right before the election. It was pretty much hush money, and it's like, why would you give her hush money? Like, what was going on there?
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I mean, look at the guy. Of course, he's cheated on his wife and done other things. I mean, it's not really a surprise to me that any of this has happened.
I just
Well,
think-
like JFK did that too.
well, it was probably big in the news too, right?
No, I don't think so. You
I
think?
don't know.
I wasn't
I-
alive then.
I don't think-
I don't know. I
I
wasn't
don't-
in the '60s.
Yeah, that's true.
I know it was a big thing.
But like Bill Clinton did it,
Yeah,
and he got impeached.
Yeah,
It was a big thing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I still don't think it should be though.
It's because Bill Clinton's a Democrat and the House was mostly red.
Yeah.
when he did it.
Yeah.
But right now the House is mostly red still, and Trump is.
Also, do you really think he should have been impeached for that?
no.
Bill Clinton?
Yeah. What the hell does it matter that
Oh yeah.
his
no.
sexual affairs don't really
Yeah.
account for his
In Europe, it's
Right.
pretty much known that
Yeah,
all.
well, they didn't impeach him for the affair.
And they actually didn't impeach him.
They impeached him
started
for
to.
lying about having the affair.
That might be true.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's probably true.
It-
That
it
makes
is
way
true.
more sense.
It is. I mean, you can look.
I mean, I can look it up, but I'm going to say that makes way more sense. But still, he can lie about it too. I mean, it is still his personal life.
Well, it's because of because, like, if an impeachment is actually going to be successful, it's because the House
I don't
has
know.
to actually give a shit about getting rid of that president.
Yeah.
And if, like, right now the House is mostly Republican.
Oh yeah, they're not going to
try
impeach Trump. No, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, but they're mostly Republican when Clinton was president, so they're trying to, they're just trying to, like, fuck with the Democrats.
They're trying to find something to do. Yeah, that makes more sense. So, do you
there
think...
have been impeachment filed against Trump, but nothing's coming of it because most of the House...
They're just like, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, they're like, no, this is our party, so...
Impeachment doesn't even mean, like, you are removed from office.
Yeah, it just means that the House voted that you're impeached. Like,
yeah.
But then there's, like, a trial that happens
exactly.
after, and it finds out if you're going to get removed from office or not.
Yes, I don't remember what it was, but I remember it wasn't like you're removed from office, you're done as a president. There's like still a whole lot.
Usually
more
it doesn't get that far. Like Nixon would have got impeached and removed, but he resigned.
He knew, yeah, he resigned because he knew. Okay, I'm definitely not going to win this. I don't know. So, what do you think's going to happen in 2020 with the election? Do you think this is going to get real fucking crazy?
Oh, I'm going to vote all blue for sure.
Yeah.
I messed up and I was voting like green and like third party.
Yeah, same here, man.
Can't throw my vote away anymore.
I don't know, unless there's somebody I really like in a green party.
I didn't think it would get this bad with the Republicans, but it's taking a turn.
It's so weird.
The EPA and DACA and the tax budget that's like $1 trillion and I don't know. It's all kind of a lot.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to 2019 because that's when we're going to see
That's when they're going to
who's
do a
going
lot
to
of
be up for the
campaigning.
running.
I keep saying Tulsi Gabbard. That's who I want.
I swear to God, if Clinton...
Or Oprah.
If
I'll vote for Oprah.
Hillary
She's
Clinton
not.
runs
She's not
again-
running now. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
if oh,
But
okay.
do you know her personal plans?
I
Oprah Kanye.
that would be kind of awesome, though.
No!
Yes, it would.
Kanye, that would
I-
make
I
the
just
joke
wanna-
out of the whole
I-
thing.
It's Trump
be a
not
gay
making
fish
it's
as
Trump,
vice
it's
president.
Trump not making the America look stupid right now. Like seriously, I thought it was a joke when he was running for president.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
thought
true.
too.
It kind of did feel like you're right. We already are a joke, so why not Kanye?
Right.
Why not?
I remember when I still laughed when I saw that he was a candidate.
Yeah.
Those were...
I definitely didn't even take it seriously.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
almost all the way up until it actually happened.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Dude, working for Aflac, after a while I started to get that feeling because we would travel to a lot of different towns and Trump signs everywhere. Everywhere in Ohio. And I was like, this is like looking kind of like he might actually like, if he wins Ohio, it's like a good chance he wins the election. That's when I was like, I haven't seen one Hillary Clinton sign.
Yeah, I didn't really either.
It's because nobody was gung-ho. That's why she
I
lost. It's
did
because
in
nobody cared
Columbus.
about her.
I saw him in Columbus, but outside of Columbus, probably not.
Trump?
No,
Hillary Clinton. I didn't see any in Columbus.
Oh.
I mean, no, I didn't see any. That was all Trump, man. It was so crazy. Like,
Yeah.
there are some houses that would have like 6 in a row, like in their yard, just 6 Trump signs in a row.
My parents definitely had one.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. It's like
they had like a huge. They have a huge sign. They still have that Trump sign up in their house.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. They had like a big Trump sign like hanging up in their office or something. It's just like weird.
They're just Republicans.
they're behind their person. You can say what you will about Republicans, but they're behind their party no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Like, yep. What you said, I'm for it.
Right.
Definitely going to do that.
Fox News, good stuff.
My favorite are Democrats who are... So we have Democratic friends who are pretty much like that. Like, they were behind Hillary Clinton all the way to the point of saying, you know, when we... Like, my family and I was all for Bernie Sanders, and when we were like, yeah, I hate Hillary Clinton, I really wish she wasn't the option for a Democratic candidate.
Mm-hmm.
We had people on Facebook, it all comes back to Facebook, spreading rumors around at the high school my sister and I used to go to, saying that we were Donald Trump supporters, just because we didn't like Hillary Clinton. Apparently the same thing happened to Dave Chappelle. Like, he was talking about
Well, I can see that happening.
how he didn't, like, he voted for Clinton, but, like, he really hated her, and there was a reporter in the audience when he talked about that. And it was a reporter for the New York Times. I think it was the New York Times. And the next day, she wrote an article saying that Dave Chappelle is an avid Donald Trump supporter.
Fake news. Fake news. Really though, I really don't know what to trust still on news websites ever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the 1984, like there's so much propaganda and literal fake news where it's like, who do I really trust for a news source?
International news sites. And by international, I mean not.
Like what, BBC? Like, I don't really trust. Nobody just reports the news anymore. It's always some kind of opinion attached to the news. Who here watches an unbiased news program? Baby?
I don't watch news at all, to be honest.
Yeah. Reddit.com. The great news source. Totally unbiased.
Twitter.
Twitter is a news source for a lot of people. In fact, they probably get news ahead of a lot of actual news companies because if something happens somewhere, they're hashtagging and blasting the internet with it. I would think, like, even with the shooting, I bet you a lot of people in that area knew about something happening before anybody else. Mm-hmm. Why not? That's Pat.
Pat?
I don't think you've met Pat, have you? He lives in our basement now.
Oh, right on.
We have a basement job. Now we just need a couch guy.
Where are you staying? Like, where are you?
Upstairs.
I thought
There's
you
2
were...
bedrooms upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where's Pat from?
He worked at Papa John's.
Oh, right on.
So, yeah, actually, both people work with me at Papa John's.
Nice.
Yeah. You need a couch guy, though. I want a dude that lives on the couch. We could do, like, a Airbnb for the couch. $5 a day, man. What would you pay for an Airbnb that's just literally a couch? Like, this is my couch. You can come crash.
Per night?
Yeah.
Are you gonna fix me breakfast in the morning?
Nah, it's a goddamn couch. I'm not gonna fix you shit. I'll offer you the
called
eggs in my
breakfast.
fridge. I'll offer you the eggs in my fridge.
$10.
Yeah, that's about what I'm paying. That's usually.
I think I'd go to couchsurfing.com and do it.
Do I get to watch Netflix?
What's couch surfing? What?
There's a couchsurfing website, and it's just...
People offering the couches up?
Yeah, and sometimes it just has spare bedrooms, and they're like, come stay for a weekend.
It's like the Airbnb before Airbnb.
Yeah, and it's free.
It's free.
Unless they strong-arm you. And
That
you pay
sounds
and you get
way more likely to get murdered. way worse.
What's the difference between are hostels like set up to like house people just?
Hostels are just like set up to house a lot of people in a room.
And then they're just like supposed to stay a night, and then they can just get up and shower or whatever and
I
leave.
think so, yeah. I dropped somebody off to a hostel while I was doing Lyft, like right on campus.
You can
That's
stay
how-
more than one night at a hostel.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's just like a hotel, except it's like basically one room and it's stacked beds.
You get
That's
like a
how
cot.
it was in Japan. There was a capsule hotel, so it's just like a whole bunch of stacked beds, and it's like they were smaller. And you had this big bathroom where people can go in and stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And you had stuff in your capsule.
Yeah, there was like TVs. They had porn.
The class capsule.
Yeah.
They had porn. That's so weird to have it in a hostel with like.
It was
so
like
many
No,
people.
you can actually they were closed off. They were sectioned, so you can just have like a little curtain or whatever, pull down door, so that way it's just you and this capsule looking thing.
What,
and then
what
the
do you mean
TVs were.
capsule, like a
It's
little,
like a-
pod
yes,
that go into
yes.
the
Yeah.
area?
That's exactly what it is. And
Kinda
then you're
think of like an MRI machine, but except bigger.
yes.
Hmm.
And then they had like the TVs hanging down, and you had
That
like
seems
little.
kind of fancy for a hostel. Like, I always picture them being
Well,
not
they-
fancy at all.
It was a capsule hotel.
They
okay,
have
so it was
hostels there,
fancy.
and they have capsule hotels.
I was gonna say, normally like a hostel's like some guy that has an extra room and just puts a bunch of bunk beds in them or something.
Yeah.
Was it
Kinda-
the blurred out porn?
I don't remember.
I thought the
Blurred out.
Japanese had to blur out like
They
their
do,
genitals.
but I don't remember if it was
That's
blurred
so
out
weird.
or not.
How does it like? How does that happen?
What do you mean?
How does porn happen and they're like, we gotta blur out the
Someone
Yeah.
passed the law.
Well, like,
Like,
it's the
I don't-
internet. They
I
have
don't
the
wanna see no
internet.
dicks.
They don't. They can go watch our porn.
Yeah.
I guess just the porn that they sell has to have that.
It probably makes our porn better because it's like taboo to see it, like even super taboo. Oh,
I bet there's people that have fetishes for the blurred porn though. Like, just want to see it. Just want to see it. All right.
Wait.
What is your favorite porn?
My favorite porn?
Yeah.
I think it's like usually the friend coming over to see his friend, but the mom is chilling.
Okay.
That one's good. And then like maybe the two girls that are studying together, and one of the girls starts to get a little frisky.
You like lesbian porn more?
I like
Really, Melissa?
I
I
like
never got
both.
into like lesbian porn.
I don't know.
I only see penetration.
Yeah.
You can see that with guy on guy porn.
I like that too.
Well, I could, but how's it work? I don't so exciting.
We'll make you a flowchart.
Chandra, we didn't hear your favorite porn either.
Hey, hold on, I need to make you
She
a
said she
flowchart.
likes to read.
Oh yeah,
True.
that's right.
I still think gangbang might be my favorite.
So is it like short stories
It's so-
or like
it's so
novels
weird, but-
or?
gangbang might be the best.
Whatever, fine.
I used to read a lot.
Porn?
Mm-hmm.
I used to read it when I had to. Like back in the day, internet was very limited.
Back
so
in
you didn't
my
have,
day.
like, you didn't really have very much videos.
Yeah, the video would take like overnight on BitTorrent to download or something. Oh, it's so zen.
So what's happening?
The dicks are going in each other. Docking. I think she just diagrammed docking. Is that what I'm
Are these
saying?
the
Or is that
balls?
a butt?
Are these the balls?
It's disappearing. Hurry!
I don't know what that.
I don't know. Actually, your diagram might have confused us more. And it's also
it's
gone
gone.
now.
It is gone. This Buddha board is going to do wonders for drawing porn at work. I'll be like, porn, what are you talking about?
What porn? Just like, fuck my boss. I don't know what you're talking about. I never wrote that on there.
It's like, what penis? This is obviously a dual thruster rocket ship.
Can we bitch about traffic real quick?
Yes, today was awful in traffic. Were you driving in traffic today?
I did have to drive a little bit in traffic,
Oh my
and
God.
a little bit of snow comes down, and everyone forgets how to drive.
But like everybody and their mother was out today too.
Yeah, it was pretty busy out. Like, I feel like it's getting busier and busier and busier.
Yeah.
Because I remember living here like 4 or 5 years ago, and it wasn't like rush hour wasn't bad. Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't ever like a standstill.
We're a growing city, so yeah.
But now it's like every day. Like,
Can we get some public goddamn transportation?
yeah, a train would be nice.
Subway or a train?
But you have to get Nick on here too and have him compare traffic.
Oh yeah.
And
that'd be nice.
where's he at? Like San Francisco?
Yeah, San Francisco. Oh, dude, that was way worse.
Was it?
Yeah. I only got stuck in one real bad jam, but it took forever.
You went to LA too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Was that
But
bad?
I wasn't... No, it wasn't bad when I was there. But we weren't at like any peak hours or anything, because it was like the weekday and we're driving around during the day, so it wasn't that bad. It was... What was crazy, though, is motorcycles are allowed to fly by you. So they don't have to stop in traffic. They can go in between cars.
Oh.
Like, it's legal for them to go through
Oh,
cars.
okay.
Wow.
So like we're stopped and all of a sudden like a motorcycle just flew by and I like freaked out because I like you're not expecting that and he's like yeah it's like illegal for you to do that and I was like that seems rather dangerous.
Right.
Okay.
It's like one guy opened the car door or something.
So you're on the highway and you're merging on the highway, and eventually you got to get over left. Do you get over left right away, or do you go all the way up until you absolutely have to get over
As soon as
to
I
merge?
can.
As soon as you can.
Yeah, as soon as there's an opening.
You don't try to like run up and like cut a whole bunch of people.
No, I hate people that do that. I'll kill motherfuckers. I seriously hate people that like do all those like weird tricks or like go into like the shoulder to pass a bunch of people.
I hate it when someone's coming in and I can like tell they're trying to get over left, and I give them some space, but they're like, no, like I'm gonna try to get up further.
Yeah, and they don't
And I'm
take
like,
it.
if you're still there when I get up there, I'm not letting you back in.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate that. I hate that so much. Unless I'm in like a super like rush, like this is something really important. I would never do any of those things. But sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta do that.
Yeah.
And then you see somebody else doing it, like, this fucker, this little asshole, he's not late for anything. But then you're late for something and you do it.
You are the traffic.
The potholes, though.
Oh, yeah.
We talk about the potholes in Columbus. My God. I feel like I'm, like, dodging shit.
I got them tracked out now, yeah. I know there's this part on, like, the 670 ramp where I gotta, like, get way over and, like...
Entrance and exits are the worst right now, it seems like. Like, there's parts where you just, like, literally as you're exiting, you're zigzagging.
I guess those plows, like, really messed it up.
Yeah, they really fucked them up.
There's this one guy, or girl, who knows, who figured out that the only way to get potholes filled in their city was to draw dicks in them.
I don't know if that would work on a highway.
Get your spray paint. Hey, if you go when it's like 3 a.m. and people aren't really out.
I didn't mean logistically to draw it would work. I think logistically, like, the people wouldn't care because they'd fly by it so much. Whereas, like, if it's on, like, a city street, like...
Well, it's usually on-ramps and off-ramps that have some of the worst.
I think someone would complain and be like, there's dicks on the highway. I don't want my child to see any dicks.
There's dicks everywhere. Just like fuck and all that stuff. I don't know, but it's terrible. Like, I kind of now realize why I got flat tires when I first moved to Columbus. I was like, I probably hit, like, a bunch of fucking potholes because I wasn't paying that much attention to them.
Sometimes it can be really hard to miss if it's snowing or raining. You can never really tell. It's unfortunate. But
especially raining. Like,
yeah.
Because if it's filled up and you just...
But it's a conundrum because I hate construction that makes traffic slower, too. So, like...
True. There's always construction, though, so what's the matter? They finally finished, like, this thing out here for East Campus Boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
That has helped a lot.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice.
I used to drive to work an hour early just to avoid the traffic because it takes so long to get there. But now I can, like, leave a half hour before.
She uses that exit now, too, because she works just out in Worthington.
Oh, yeah? Where do you work at?
It's a...
You don't need, like, the actual name of the place, but what kind of work?
It's a counseling facility.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Do you do counseling?
No, I'm just a receptionist.
Oh, okay.
This is a podcast. You can do anything you want. She's a counselor.
Yeah.
She has her doctorate.
She's a counselor. I don't know.
I fly airplanes.
I'm the vice president of the United States.
I gotta fly to Paris in a couple hours, guys. I gotta go.
I wonder how hard it is to actually be a pilot. She's not joking, though.
Trump supporter.
Hey, you affected our election! What the hell?
I was going to help you guys get Bernie Sanders, but...
We fucked that up. Well, no, Hillary Clinton forced us to have her. How is that not, like, no charges against her for that?
Oh, the email thing?
Yeah, like, it was quite... I guess it's a private company, technically, huh?
I don't know what happened.
With the DNC?
They probably paid off someone.
Well, it's a private company, that's why.
I'm sure there was money involved. And she's like, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Or favors.
You're talking about the email thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Pterodactyl.
I don't... Man, politics are fucked. I hope we just get a new parties, or the parties we have, nobody cares about, but people are too gung-ho about Republicans.
Online voting.
Wait, that's the thing they're talking about?
No, it's a thing that would be very beneficial to, like, real democracy, but...
Online voting and weighted votes.
Weighted...
Like,
they talk about that in the book Catch-22. Like, depending on who you are, you can have 1 vote or 2 or 3 votes.
Yeah, well, everyone should get the same number, but it should be not weighted that way. Weighted as in, like, I vote for my top 5 people in the order I want them.
Oh, Catch-22 was a joke book. It was comedy. It was parody.
What if you took a test to see, like, how much you really know about, like, politics and the legal system, and then your vote was weighted based on that?
Say that again?
If you took a test and it was, like, based on, like...
Your intelligence?
Yeah, your intelligence of like what's actually happening in the world and stuff, and like
That's
your ability to like
I'd actually
actually
be for
have a
that.
say in these issues, and then you get like a 1.5.
Alright, like you get a 1. You get. I feel like the average.
You voted
person
for Trump, you get a 0.05.
So the average person should probably get a 1. Then you
Yeah.
get people that are really intelligent, maybe get a 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I'm for that.
Brexit would have gone a lot differently.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the problem with democracy is you do have dumb people. I don't think I'm smart enough to really vote for half the issues.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, do
what
I
they're
really
talking
know?
about.
Like, do I research when I vote on a bill? No. Sometimes I just go, oh, he's Democrat. Or
just working for the state, it's just crazy how much bureaucracy and how like this grant can go to this person, but it has all these stipulations attached to it because of all these other things that are happening.
Yeah, when I worked for the state grant and just dealt with the state a little bit, that's when I realized, holy shit, like, nobody knows what they're fucking doing in government. Like, this is why everything's falling apart.
Yeah, it's always changing, so it's hard to like.
It's not always some evil thing going on. It's just incompetency.
Yep. All
All
right.
right, you ready for some Korean barbecue?
Yep. I'm hungry.
All right. Same here. Peace out.